Welcome, everyone. Today, let's talk about the fascinating and crucial topic, the existence of spiritual entities in parallel realms and their interaction with those vibrating at lower frequencies. As we navigate our spiritual paths, it's vital to understand the unseen dimensions that surround us and the profound impact they can have on our lives. Hi, everyone. So, our world as we perceive it is just one layer of existence in a vast multidimensional universe, as I always explain. Parallel to our physical realm, there are numerous other realms inhabited by spiritual entities, to use simple terms here. So let's talk about, say, beings of parallel frequencies and intentions, okay? And these entities exist in planes of existence that are closely intertwined with our own, yet remain largely invisible to our everyday awareness. So spiritual entities are incredibly diverse, ranging from benevolent guides and protectors to very dark forces that thrive on lower vibrational frequencies and thrive to take away life force from humans. These entities are deeply intertwined with the energetic frequencies that they inhabit. So when we operate at a lower frequency, whether through negative emotions, unresolved traumas, unconscious sex, or unhealthy patterns like, consuming bad foods, drinking alcohol, etc., we open ourselves up to their influence. Humans are very, very susceptible to many other entities, dimensions, and energies. And I mean, if we would know how much we're susceptible, if we could see, if all people could have the ability, like me and like very few people on the planet, to see other dimensions that are simultaneously living with us, I mean, I really don't have the words to describe it. Like, probably most people won't be able to handle it. It's kind of scary most of the time. But once you get the hang of it, and once you learn and to see also to see and to feel deeper into the frequencies of all of these parallel dimensions, you can learn to dance with them and play with them and not be so susceptible with them. So you can master becoming an observer of all of these frequencies and dimensions without them being influencing you, okay? Again, not easy. So our physical body is surrounded by an energetic field that attracts or repels other energies, thought forms and entities, which are essentially thought forms themselves. So I will talk more about thought forms in the future. Thought forms, is a very basic terms also in the occult, where just to explain different sort of vibrational. Okay, sorry guys, video got cut off. Let's continue. So when our energy vibrates at a lower frequency, it creates an energetic resonance that can attract entities from these parallel realms. These entities are drawn to the discordant energy, often seeking to amplify it or feed off of it. Okay, this can manifest as heightened emotional turmoil. You get super emotional and you don't understand why it's happening to you. Often seeking to destructive behavior patterns, or even a sense of being stuck in a negative cycle. I mean, it can really play itself out in so many different ways, and it depends on the individual and their level of belief system, their level of energy, and where they're at. So in moments of intense negativity or vulnerability, these spiritual entities may attempt to unite, so to speak, or enter individuals, merging their influence with lower frequency. This can lead to a sense of disorientation, lack of control, or feeling overwhelmed by external forces. Their presence can intensify our struggles, making it even more challenging to elevate our energy and reclaim our personal power. So it's kind of like you get stuck in this loop of negative energy, deeper and deeper, kind of like digging yourself a deeper hole. Honestly, I mean, there's so many rabbit holes I can go with this. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible for people to understand and to see the vital importance of understanding that we are not alone in this dimension, and we are not alone in existence, and that we must, especially in this time when so many low vibrational portals have been opened by other dark forces, We must keep ourselves at the highest frequency possible. We must. Understanding this dynamic is essential for navigating our spiritual journeys. To protect ourselves from the influence of these entities, we must focus on raising our vibrational frequency. So, again, I'm not saying this to scare you. I am saying this to give you power. I am saying this because I want to see humanity free. And we will not be free if we will not have knowledge and the wisdom on how to use this knowledge and the awareness, the maturity, and the responsibility to take back responsibility over our lives and over our energies. So a few things that I want to mention that this will help. So number one is mastering positivity. Embrace practices that foster joy, love, and gratitude. These high vibrational emotions create a protective barrier and repel lower frequency entities. And I don't mean just fake it as you make it, because faking it doesn't really help in this point. You really want to raise your frequency. So if it helps you to literally watch an episode of Friends and laugh, or go hang out with a friend who you know you can be silly with, and do things that would genuinely make you laugh and genuinely make you feel joy and happiness inside of you. Also, healing traumas. So addressing and releasing past wounds and traumas is very important. By transmuting and transforming our emotional and energetic patterns, we close the door to negative entities. So another thing, setting clear boundaries for yourself energetically and emotionally, again, not from fear, but from self-love and honor. Regularly cleanse and protect your energy fields to prevent unwanted influences. And again, so many people in the spiritual community love to like sage their house and, energetically cleanse themselves, but they still eat animals. So it's literally like, it's a joke because you're saging your house or saging your aura or whatever, but you're literally walking around like a walking, what do you call that word in English? Graveyard. And you're in the lowest frequency possible. Inside, you are the dirtiest possibly you can be energetically and physically, and you're saging yourself. I mean, to me, it's a joke. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it as it is. So commitment to a sacred ritualistic life. This is also a good one. So whether if it's meditation is not for everyone, by the way. So don't think you have to meditate because it's not for everyone. And other spiritual practices that work for you that elevate your frequency and strengthen your connection with higher realms of consciousness. Honoring and creating a sacred space will always be a reminder to your subconscious that you are sacred and that you only invite sacredness into your life. So it is like in any magical ritual. This is why magicians and witches do rituals, because the ritual itself is the reminder and the reprogramming of the subconscious mind, okay? It is a physical act we're doing in the physical world that affects what's behind the scenes in the subconscious mind. So another thing, awareness is a powerful tool in this process. So by consciously choosing to elevate our frequencies, we not only protect ourselves from lower vibrational entities, but also invite positive guiding energies into our lives. Our spiritual growth and personal evolution are interconnected with the frequency that we maintain. Last and certainly not least, I'm going to repeat this again, is food and what you consume into your body. Your body is a light vessel. It is a vessel of light, and it cannot be a vessel of light if you put shit and death and suffering and pain and lower frequencies into it. So simple. Our energy, our life force, is the driving power behind our vitality, creativity, and spiritual connection. To keep this energy elevated, we must engage in practices that nurture and sustain our well-being on all levels. So let's discuss the vital aspects of nutrition and what we consume. So nourishing our bodies are vessels of light with light food. The food we consume has a profound impact on our energy levels and spiritual clarity. So to elevate your life force, focus on incorporating light, high vibrational foods in your diet. It's very, very simple. So basically all plant-based food, no animal product. Animal products is the worst thing you can put in your body energetically and physically and karmically and all the things. Then you got alcohol. Gluten is another one, but gluten is not that bad energetically. It's not, because it doesn't create any karma. It just it's a kind of like energetically, it's a bit heavy. For example, I sometimes eat gluten, although the more time goes by, the more clear and elevated my spirit is in my mission in the temple, in my work. I literally would feel sick after a bite of gluten. So it is really and it's a lot of glyphosate, a lot of poisons that are in gluten today. So it's just a heavier energy. It's not bad for you. It's just if we look at it energetically, it will help you more to kind of go cleaner even with that. And by the way, the more you cleanse your body from these toxins, the less your body is going to be able to take these toxins. So if I would now, I would never do that. But if I would take a bite of like dairy or something now, I would probably be so sick that would have to take me to the hospital. Like it's, so your body will not be able to take this shit anymore. Then of course we have alcohol, like I mentioned, a lot, very highly processed foods and unhealthy oils. So really the only oil you should be consuming is coconut oil and oils from something like avocados, like natural from foods, and nuts and seeds. So fresh fruits and vegetables, rich in vital nutrients and enzymes that cleanse and energize the body. The best you could do is eat them raw and not cook them, not to kill all the enzymes and all the life force from them. Of course, it would be better if you can get organic or grow them yourself. That would be the dream, right? Raw or lightly cooked to produce the maximum and maximize the energy from the actual food and get all the benefits to your body. And then we have whole grains and nuts. Again, try to have minimally processed grains and nuts and have them raw and not, cooked with oils and sugars and things like that. And salts. It's really, really bad. And then herbal teas and water. So just hydrating is really important, as we know, but also taking herbs that work well with your body. I talk to the herbs all the time. I love working with natural herbs, and I just make my own kind of mix of herbs, for example. And then I would I don't even put hot water in it. I just soak it overnight, and then I would drink that as a cold tea when I wake up, because it would just take all just so many nutrients and love from the actual herbs. One option I give you. So most important thing is avoiding heavy and processed food. Minimize your intake of processed foods, refined sugars, and animal products, like we said. These foods can weigh down your energy and disturb your spiritual connection. And especially like animal products, like I always mention, it's an open door for low vibrational entities, especially for men, by the way. So a balanced lifestyle is essential for sustaining the high energy levels that we are here to shine. We are powerful, magical beings. We just forgot. So hopefully I remind you, because you're a fucking powerful being. Getting enough rest and taking care of your body and cultivating mindfulness relationships and choosing your lovers wisely. All that, obviously, that I always mention is very, very important, and you already know that. So by incorporating these practices into your daily life, you honor your energy and life force, allowing them to flourish and elevate. Nourish your body with light foods, cultivate positive emotions, engage in spiritual practices, and create balanced lifestyle to maintain your energy at its highest potential, while surrounding yourself with people, places, and situations that also maintain higher frequencies. As you continue on your spiritual path, brother, sister, remember that you are not alone. The realms are rich with both guiding entities and those seeking to exploit lower frequencies. By focusing on your inner light and maintaining high vibrational practices, you can navigate these unseen dimensions with grace and strength. Embrace the journey of raising your frequency, and you will find that the influence of negative entities diminishes, making way for the presence of loving and supportive spiritual allies. Trust in your power and stay committed to your highest path and enlightenment. And always remember, there is no forces to fear. You are the co-creator of your life. You are a piece of God. You are a child of the Divine Mother, and you are always safe in her womb. So also I would like to invite all the wonderful sisters. There are 12 spots for 2025 Sex Priestess Initiation. It's a completely new initiation, and it is going to be incredible. It's a group initiation now, 9 months plus a 6-day retreat, which you're not going to be doing any retreating. There's going to be a lot of hard work and a lot of magic and rituals and ceremonies, plus 1 month of extra working with me one-on-one. So it's going to be a 10 to 11 months of absolute insanity and magic and power, absolute power. So you have to book an interview with me, first of all, online. Just go to my website, motherisrising.com. If you are eligible, then we can start taking the next steps. I love you so much, and may we birth the love of the mother in this world. Please subscribe, like, and share so I can continue making these videos and share the work of the temple. And may the goddess bless you all.